Hello.
Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to
Ah,
be cut off from
back
all
at it again.
evil in this world
Right
and
into
next.
the Isaac mines. You know how it is. I've got I've got grievances today. We're gonna be playing random, as is tradition. We're just gonna be taking the runs as they come. We're gonna be filling out the repentance post-its as we can. Oh you. Oh, you have a new hair. That's I mean, I've never used you. You're new, but oh, Jesus. Okay, sure. Let's do that. So I have grievances to air, because okay, work has been I don't know. Work has been the most chaotic mess recently. I realize that I may well be talking to no one, but screaming into the void is too a form of therapy. I I've just been it okay, so what's basically happened recently at my job is that my boss, who typically leaves the office every now and then whenever he needs to work on some kind of a project or, something. Oh. They used to get caught on it. Maybe I just placed it wrong. He leaves the office whenever he has to work on, like, working a grant or like whatever it is, whenever something like that needs to happen, he leaves and works from home rather than take the however long commute it is he typically does. The problem is he left and he's been working from home doing that for over a month now. Now, what is it called? Like the like uh, Euler's approximation of slope. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, I know I talked about it in possibly the worst way ever. But like, you know how like you can approximate a function by taking the slope of it at a given point and then going forward until you hit the next point? And if you don't know, well, you were warned. The stream title does say gentlemen and scholars only. We are talking about we're talking middle school mathematics here, so it's big boy topics. Okay, I will say this item is not great for early on. I can see how it can become scary good, but Jesus, it sucks actually. Anyway, oh, nice. So basically, I think that's sort of the issue with the way that my boss has been managing the workplace recently. And when he first left, he had a good idea of what we were doing, where we were going, and how it was supposed to look, how we were heading. And now he's been away for so long that I'm pretty sure he has zero idea. Actually, the pin might be here. He has zero idea of how, like, what we're actually doing right now and where we're heading with our research. You know what? Sure. Give me, let's go even crazier. So now we're gotten to the point where, as part of the team, I basically have nothing to do, which is crazy because I'm always like busy in the lab whenever he's around. Right now he's gone and I literally like it's like I have nothing to do. I've spent all of yesterday, all I did yesterday was try and run an experiment that well try and like image an experiment, not even run it. Try and just image an experiment he gave me to work some time ago. We decided it looked horrible and we couldn't actually use it. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop this. Not you? Is it you? Yeah, it is you. the data was completely unusable, so that whole thing went out the window fast. And then that was all I did yesterday. Then today I headed into the office. All I had to do was grab some graphs out of a machine and wait for data to upload, which by the way, I'm still waiting. I'm streaming right now because I'm waiting for some data to upload. If the data uploads, I'm gonna analyze it, and you know, that probably not gonna stream that on account of I could get in trouble. Yeah. Yeah. 2020 is like less damage now. Why'd they have to like nerf good items? It's okay, you can have good items. God knows you can have bad ones. God knows all you do is have bad ones. You can have some good ones, I promise. But we are kind of going silly with the number of tiers we got going on. Going absolutely silly. Okay. So right now I am... And by the way, let me tell you about how it... Oh, forgot you were here. Let me tell you about how it went with me trying to image that one experiment yesterday. So basically, this place we're going to image and run these experiments is this other facility that's part of the same institution. But it's, you know, it's overseen by someone else. It's a whole different, like, beast. They have different rules, different, you know. And they have a different supervisor for the facility. And this supervisor, he has a very strict idea of how things should be done. Now, the thing is, that would be fine, but also my boss has a very strict idea of how things should be done. And my boss does not ever yield the point that he may not be the expert about, because, like, you know, he does a lot of research about everything, but ultimately what a paper tells you to do and what, like, the instructions say to do is not the same as what you're actually supposed to do. A lot of times you just have to do, you know, sure, it says to use this reagent or resuspend it in this, you know, material, whatever it is. But if you've worked this stuff and you've used this reagent and you know that this thing they say to resuspend it on, it would be ideal, but it clogs up the machine, so you can't use it. And so, of course, you know, you need to have hands-on experience to know that. And, well, we know my boss, he doesn't have hands-on experience, the way he's just working from home. So it's become this weird situation now where we go over to this facility where the guy that works it does not like us, by the way, and we don't like him, I'm also pretty sure, because we could be doing a lot of these experiments ourselves if he just taught us how to do them. But he didn't want to tell us how to do them, I'm pretty sure, so he could, like, be, he would be listed as an author on the paper because he is doing experiments for the paper, rather than just getting, like, a thanks or something for teaching us how to do the experiments, or as, like, a citation. He actually gets listed as an author. It's just, I don't know, academia is fucking, academia is wild. I hope this rant is entertaining someone, at least. If not now, maybe in the future. Maybe one loyal viewer or two will catch these VODs and they'll be like, OMG, him and his laboratory stories. That's what I tune in for. But yeah, so genuinely, I walked into that facility, I try and image everything. I show up with the reagent resuspended in the wrong medium. This is why I mentioned it, because, you know, our protocol said, use it in this. And apparently we never thought to consult the guy whose machine we were going to be using, and he was like, no, I've told you a million times you're supposed to use this other one. I'd never heard about that, but, you know. He told my boss, and my boss didn't tell me, and that's how it goes. E. E. Nice. We're holding strong on Devil Deal. Yes. It's such a menacing green glow you have with this item now. The glowing and everything looks a lot better for this kind of stuff in Repentance. I will say that. I keep getting caught off guard by these like little things because I've just, you know, this is basically my first time playing Repentance. Oh fuck, man. So yeah, I show up with the medium, resuspended in the wrong medium, and I have to do it again. So I get sent back. My God. Okay, I need to stop talking. Apparently, I cannot talk and and play Isaac anymore. I've lost the skill. Granted, they did make the game actually harder in Repentance. I don't know why they would do that because it was already kind of very just like random whether you could win or not. Sure. All I get is health ups, man. If I could like survive until if I could not get hit until I get like a devil room, that would be pretty pog with all these hearts I've got. But no, not I. I get sent back, get told to do it again, do it better, basically. So I do that. I leave, I come back with the reagent resuspended. I'm supposed to use like a specific... Alright, I poison everyone. That's pretty good. I'm supposed to use like a specific... The machines that we use, they're kind of modular, I guess is the best way to put it. Essentially, you can attach the actual part that's in touch with the sample, and the reagent is like a modular part. Like you can attach it, detach it. So every person that uses it, every group is supposed to have their own, and you can have more than one. And it's all about, you know, keeping these samples and the interior of the machine protected, etc., etc. And we just showed up without one because I was never told to bring one. And my boss is like, oh yeah, that's fine. Just borrow one, I guess. It's whatever. So I do that. I asked to borrow one. And then the dude's like, no, you're not borrowing one. If you didn't bring one, you buy one. So now we have this sudden expense of one of these nozzles, which I'm pretty sure is most of my month's salary. And it's just, man, so upsetting. They make these rooms really just to mess with you, huh? I mean, I guess, yeah, the answer is yes. Yes, they do. That's sort of the point, isn't it? They make these rooms just to mess with you. Yes, they do. Now, a good like damage up or like whatever it's called is it tech 0.5 or like which is it that like connects your tiers between them with electricity? That would go absolutely bonkers right now. Like absolutely bonkers. Now this is still a 1 in 3 chance as long as I don't get hit in the boss fight. So, you know. Okay, you. Actually, I should be able to do this boss fight without getting hurt, actually. There we go. There we go. I'm so upset, man. But I've had I've had like nothing to do at work basically because you know the experiment we tried to image failed. Everything's been kind of slow going, and because my boss has been away for so long, I just don't think he actually knows what we're doing day to day, and that I have nothing to do. And you know, it's not like I'm about to run and tell him I've got nothing to do. I do ask him like, hey, what should I get up to? Or hey, do you have something I can... But I'm not like, hey, I just sat here for like 2.5 hours on company time learning how to code video games. I'm not gonna tell him that. Which is what I've been doing, by the way. I've been interested in, because now that I've been doing data analysis for work, it's kind of opened my eyes to this whole, you know, like I have an in with coding. Let's put it that way. I know some of it. I don't know a lot. Don't get me wrong. I don't know enough to like really do anything, but I know enough R to kind of get how computers think. You know, it's sort of like I'm in the programmer mindset, but I don't have experience really or the know-how in any really meaningful programming language. So I've been looking to learn GD script for Godot, just because like new version for that came out. Spirit Heart is incredibly useful for maintaining that chance. Ooh. Yeah, so I've been looking to learn that, so I've been taking some like quick interactive courses, you know, whatever it is I can take in the office that doesn't look too overly suspicious. Because of course, even if I'm not working, maybe it should look like I am, you know what I mean? Absolutely, okay, I was gonna say absolutely crazy it didn't get hurt. I did get hurt. I did get hurt is the thing. I might also boot up a Nuclear Throne. I've been thinking about it because I was looking at my latest clips, and I just, man, that one Nuclear Throne clip I got is just, I mean, it's not a, is it weird to call my own clip good? It's a good clip, man. I mean, it's horrible that it happened to me, my little old me. I wish it did not. But if, you know, if ever it was gonna happen, Jesus. It was pretty fucking funny. Alright, my Spirit Heart is gone. Beautiful. If I get one more coin. Sure. Sure. Oh, let me see what's in here. Still a chance there's something good. If there isn't, we can always donate this, yeah. Alright. Good stuff. Go fight this boss. This is a very slow, sort of easygoing run. But I've actually never completed a run with Magdalene in this save, huh? It is practically a new save, so I can see why. Alright, that's the devil deal gone. Beautiful. Does anyone else do like the thing where like, I don't know how I do it, but I always automatically end up walking right into the the rock explosions. You know what I mean? The ones that are just like a jagged rock jumping around. Okay, quit that. But you know what I mean, right? These. I always end up like just walking right into them. Even when it's like, you know, they're nowhere near to hitting me, I will go out of my way to walk right into them. And when it looks like, I don't know, I don't know if this is something that was an issue and it's been fixed or what the lore is. Okay, we're starting with a soul heart. Next floor. Now, is it late to be getting devil deals? Yes, definitely. But, you know, if I could swing it. Just get me out. Just get me out. already on half a soul heart. Beautiful. You know what I watched yesterday, actually? I watched Man of Steel. Like the Superman reboot with Henry Cavill, 2013. I watched it yesterday just cause like it's the most pathetic reason why. I saw like a YouTube Shorts clip of the movie where like Superman's all badass after he's been arrested, and he's like yeah, sure, he's arrested, but like, you know, I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me, you know, that kind of vibe where like he's got the handcuffs on, but he's like, come on, this is all symbolic, people. I can get out of these and no problem. I saw that and I was like, damn, that's kind of cool. And so I ended up watching the whole movie. Truly, okay, the movie is actually pretty good. I know I'm gonna catch hell for this, but you know, it has a 7 point something on IMDb, so at least someone agrees. It's pretty like decent on most counts. I think my main qualm with it is that when the fight does happen, it's such a violent fight. Like, Henry Cavill is such a good little dude. Superman is like just trying so hard to, you know, protect this. It's the same room I walked into earlier. Fuck, get me out again. I don't care. That'll teach me. We do not go left in there. It's just he's made such an effort to be nice. He's made such an effort to cause no, you know, the whole movie is about his dad being like, hey, you know, control your strength, be aware of the impact you have around you, etc., etc. Then the fight happens and all of that teaching goes out the window just to make it like a cool fight where the whole city gets destroyed. You're neither a gentleman nor a scholar. That's okay. You're in what is it? You're in Baltimore right now, getting smarter. So it's allowed. I was talking about the 2013 Superman movie with Henry Cavill because I watched it last night. And it's brother, it's such a disappointment of a movie, and you know, it's actually pretty cool in most respects. A gentleman or a scholar, or are you in Baltimore? You've never seen that movie? It's a decent enough movie, right? It's just that it is. Oh god, I'm taking damage now. Okay, if I heal via my active item, I should be fine. So it's a pretty decent movie, really, as far as, you know, most everything is concerned. Smallville shown, the Krypton, the Superdog cartoon. I've seen a little bit of Smallville. Smallville got a little too Monster of the Week-ish for me, where it's like every week some person gets exposed to like Kryptonian radiation and becomes some freako, and then he just has to be like, oh, but I'm super strong and I can deal with it. Like it's the same thing week after week, which is not to say that it's bad,
Two of
but it was just not for me. But I was saying the 2013 Superman movie is, I think, actually pretty good up until it gets to the final fight. Because the whole movie, it keeps doing flashbacks to like Superman's childhood, about his dad, how much of an influence his dad was on him, and being like, you have to learn how to be kind, you have to, whoever you grow up to be, you will change the world. So you have to choose, are you going to be good or evil, what are you going to become when, because you're going to grow up to be a god, whether it's a good one or a bad one, and you have to, learn to take the punches, learn to like be the bigger man, etc., etc. And I think that's such a good sentiment, and oh, come on, it's not lame. I feel like it's a decent sentiment, all things considered. But also, I'm like, when you spend the whole movie talking about that, and really, he's also been the whole movie trying his best to like not get discovered, trying his best to like stay low profile, trying his best to like figure out who he is, who his parents are, his like Kryptonian real parents. And after all of that, when the big fight starts, he starts like plowing the enemy through buildings, starts like, destroying steel tankers with like gasoline in them. And it's like, I feel like if you'd literally toned down the murder hobo on the fight, if your principles only go as far as, well, now we have to make a cool fight, so it all goes out the window. Now the fight has to look cool for all the teenagers out there, so we're gonna wreck 14 skyscrapers. We're gonna turn Metropolis into a freaking nuclear wasteland. Just to have, like, some dudes punch each other through buildings. Like, I felt like it had so much potential to be better. Unfortunately, that's superhero movies nowadays. Not all of them. Not all of them. Uh, I, I mean, I'm trying to think about like superhero movies off the top of my head that are not like this. And now the problem is, okay, ouch. And now the problem is, like, the only latest one I've seen is Blue Beetle, the DC one. And man, I'm just like, DC movies are gonna be so cool when they finally get enough money to start filming in the daylight, bro. When they finally get enough money to stop filming at night and can go and can go and film outdoors while the sun is out. Because I swear, like, even like, because Blue Beetle isn't a particularly dark. The Superman movies are all of it, like in the light, and he's like a god and whatever. But they've taken the Batman aesthetic and kind of applied it to everything. Every single DC movie, it's always super cloudy, or it's like at night. Like Blue Beetle as well. All of the action shots, all of the cool everything, it all happens at night. And you don't think it makes like a big difference, maybe, but I think, to me at least, I don't know. It's just something so weird about seeing a superhero movie that's just always like broody and dark. Like I feel like what Marvel got very right about superhero movies is that they didn't take them super seriously. They didn't make the heroes into gods from the get-go. They were just like, no, they're, okay, they started out like that, but they realized that, that it has to be an action comedy to work. And DC tries their hand at it, but all they really do is throw in like a witty remark or two here or there. And I think it says something that I would say one of the best regarded DC movies of late has been Suicide Squad, which was, you know, kind of an absurdist comedy action, silly, you know, like gory type thing. And then yeah, of course, it also, it was Marvel is too silly. It has been now. I think it's just like they had the magic brew, they had the sauce, and they squandered it somehow. And now that they're trying so desperately to get it back. Oh, fuck you. Not you. Yeah, fuck you. God, this boss sucks so much. They saw one thing work, then kept beating it until it was dead. Yeah, well, that's, you know, that's just companies for you. They'll do that. Oh my god. Yeah, I think. Oh, I'm still suffering from this. That's crazy. I think okay, I don't know what went wrong with Marvel, but whatever it is that went wrong with Marvel, it probably is whatever they put into that Eternals movie. Cause I went to see that shit in theaters and I was like, it gave me whiplash. You know, comparing like the end of like the first era of Marvel, like the all of those movies, and then having side by side Eternals, which was holy shit. Did you ever see Eternals? Because it had, I don't know what the hell it had, you know, I don't know what the hell the writers did before doing that one, but it was wild and wrong. You can relate to getting whiplash from stuff like that. You're never seen it? Okay. So, the Eternals had this plot that was, the Eternals are like a group of superheroes ish. You know, they've been treated as gods, etc. in the past, and now they've kind of, they've kind of moved away from public eye and they just kind of chill out. They either have like a small cult here and there or they just like, work accounting jobs. You know, it's sort of like they used to be demigods back like thousands and thousands of years ago, and now they're just chilling here. And I think the plot kind of revolved about them discovering that their god daddy, basically the guy that made them and sent them to Earth, is alive and has like sent a message or something. And that was like wild to them because they thought they were not getting any more info. They thought whatever it was they were getting, they'd gotten it all, and at this point they were just here on Earth to like be its protectors or whatever. Now, of course, the twist is the god sent them here to be like evil overlords and like actually end up dominating the planet, etc., etc. And then it's like some in the group decide they want to do it, some of them don't, but it's sort of like it's going through like stage 1, like first Iron Man 1 movie into like, Civil War and etc. It did it all in one movie, and it had such wild themes crisscrossing into it for, as far as I can tell, no reason. So many movies have way too much. Honestly, I mourn the death of the 90-minute movie. Every single dang movie that comes out these days is 2 hours 20 minutes.
Tears up.
And you know, the whole that meeting could have been an email, you know what I mean? Like there's so much stuff happening and so many extra scenes in there for the cool. It's just I've got a rant about that. I really don't love what's happening to movies, especially like hero movies. I do like that, you know, I still prefer what we have nowadays to what was the like the first Iron Man movie basically and that kind of stuff. It was all like, you know, like heavy metal and look at us, aren't we so cool, you know, like taking it completely serious. I really don't think that's the right way to go for like comic book movies because it's never been about being cool, you know. I mean, I guess it is, but you know what I mean. Like, no one who enjoys the comic books is cool in the traditional sense of the word. My ass for real, like looking away from the boss fight to check your messages right now. That's how committed I am to my audience, by the way. That's how committed I am. Ooh. Bastard. Well, this is as far as we can go, so. Oh! We've unlocked further paths? That's new. Okay, we go up. What the fuck? I look away for one moment? What do you mean? Where did you go? Also, I'm about to die. Please help. Help me please. Oh no, I'm okay, I'm okay. No death, no death. I am excited about the new DC movies that are gonna be coming out now under James Gunn. Is it? I don't know. But you know, he's defected to the DC side because I think he's kind of realized that Marvel has no more stories to tell, really, none that people are interested in anyway. But I think DC, you know, with it could get like a good reboot. It could get a lot of stuff going on actually. I need a heart. I need help. I need freaking help. Oh my god, how am I alive? How am I alive? Actually is my question. Oh, hearts. Very good. Very good, actually. I think, okay, because the one that I've actually really, the superhero media that I've really enjoyed recently actually has been Peacemaker. Well, okay, I was getting freaking. I know when I'm not wanted. Thank you. But Peacemaker, the sort of like the mini series that I think just got like a season 2 confirmed or something. Very excited about that because Peacemaker was DC, but it's like it's John Cena, it's James Gunn. It's like it's goofy yet like dark. You know, I think that's sort of it if that's like a case study for what DC could be, I'm very excited about what the movies are gonna become. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. But we did good. Hit me with a new run. Oh, Alyssa, do you want to hear something crazy? Sure. Okay. So I was streaming a Dwarf Fortress over the weekend, which if you don't know what that is, tune in on the weekend and you'll find out. But I was streaming that and I was doing like, you know, I'm by no means an expert in Dwarf Fortress. It was like my first ever proper fortress, trying to like really read through stuff. A lot of the game is based on like emergent storytelling from like procedurally generated it's like a fascinating game and it has so many like interwoven little systems that it's like bananas. Yeah. Okay. So I was streaming that and I had like maybe 4 viewers, and then suddenly, sounds like another boy game. I don't know actually. I mean, it is like a city management game, but it's also like there's so much stuff in it. There's literally something there for anyone. I think it's a disservice to call it a boy game. Yeah. There's so much stuff in it. Like every dwarf has like a personality. Not even every dwarf. Every every animal has a personality. You know, they whenever something happens to them, they develop like core memories that they keep and they are like traumatized, or you know, they have fond memories, they have lovers, they have like exes. It's like so much stuff going on in that game. So I was streaming, I had like 3 or 4 viewers maybe. And then this one guy just suddenly raids the Twitch chat with like 15, 20 viewers. So I had like I was a popular boy this weekend. Hey yo, I know. I made some friends this weekend. Soul Heart? Okay. Hit me. Nice. I'm not picking that up. Nope. Nope. That's awesome. Thanks, random guy. I know. I was actually like so shocked. And, you know, to my credit, I managed to hold on to and hover around like 10, 11 viewers for the rest of the stream. So, you know, whatever they saw, something they must have liked. Oh. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've also got this like streamer friend that I'm in a D&D campaign with, whispering like secrets of the trade in my ear every now and then. That's pretty useful as well. Ooh.
48-hour energy.
I've been thinking about becoming a what's it, like not a VTuber but a PNG tuber. Cause I do worry that like I don't want to like put my face on stream or like put a camera on this or anything. At least not now. I don't know. My opinion may change. Results may vary. But right now I'm not interested in it. A PNG tuber is basically you have this program with PNG like transparency images with like an avatar basically, and it responds to your microphone. So if your microphone is active, nice. If your microphone is active, it like switches into like a talking stance, you know, that kind of thing. So it's like it's a sort of in between having nothing and being a VTuber. Cause yeah, cause like first of all, I don't think I could be a VTuber on this computer. The way this computer sometimes struggles on Isaac. This game you're seeing right now, which very much has no element of 3D in it. I don't think I could become a VTuber. Oh, that was pretty pathetic. That's my bad. You know what? The door is open. I'm leaving. I'm not messing with that. But I've been thinking about doing that. Now, of course, you know, I probably need to like commission some art or something for it because I'm not gonna put together. I don't think you'd want to see anything I've put together. moving around on the screen. That'd be like summon a demon energy. And also, okay, I feel like there's an air of like of finality about the decision to become a PNG tuber. Not about, you know, whether I can or can't take it back, because of course I can take it back. I can always just decide to not be a PNG tuber anymore. What I'm worried about is like choosing like the image, the personality, if you want to call it that. Choosing who I want to be as a PNG tuber, because I feel like once you choose an avatar, that is kind of a little final, you know. You have to decide who you are and be happy with it. So I need to do some soul searching and, you know, just ask myself the question, would you love me if I was a PNG, basically. God, let me hang on a second. This is an active room. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'll check out the message just now. But Lamau, what did you just say? What do you mean, Lamau? What did I just say? When? Would you still love me if I was a PNG? It's like a weird niche where if you get known for doing something like that, then that's just who you are forever. Sure, I don't think that's my problem. I don't think I'm not very worried about that. I'm more than anything worried about just, you know, if I choose for my persona, like my PNG avatar, let's say I pick, I don't know, like a bear, you know. I'm not saying I'm going with that or that it's even in the running. I don't think I'd want to be a bear online. But like if I choose that, you know, and people get to know me as that, I can't like change that, you know? I can't not be a bear anymore. I can make maybe some like some changes, some stylings on the bear theme. Huh. Crazy. So I need to think. My current best idea is like a sock puppet. Like get a PNG, a cute looking, you know, like a proper cartoonish looking, but like cute, look of a just a sock with like some buttons sewn on it or something like that, or like a fraying string here or there. That's my best idea right now, but I don't know how. I don't know if that's got legs, if you'll pardon the pun. I love sock puppet. I think, you know, I definitely like the idea of making something puppet-ish or like a Muppet style or something like that. Oh wow, this is ow. This is a big floor. Oh yeah, it's marked right there under the map. I should have known. Okay. Need to go find the other secret room. I also need to go pick up this health. I think just because I would feel weird about being like, hey, you know, I'm like, if my personality is like a lizard dude, being like, hi, I'm a lizard, you know? Cause no, the fuck I'm not. I'm a guy with a lizard image, you know, that moves when I talk. But that does, you know. Images do not a lizard make, you know what I mean? Oh, okay. Fuck you, I guess. Should have done it the other way around, but okay. Ubi and Uma. No? I don't know what that looks like. So I'm gonna go with no. Imagine if people thought you were a lizard that you did a face reveal, you got cancelled. Well, it's just, you know, there is definitely this sort of, oh shit. There is definitely this sort of like almost, you know, suspension of disbelief when it comes to B-tubers, when it comes to PNG tubers, where like if they say they are, you know, they say they are a mouse, you're like, OMG, that's a mouse, you know, and you kind of like you gotta like buy in. You can't just show up and enjoy the show. You gotta buy into the fantasy that that is a mouse playing a video game on your screen. The sock puppet idea reminded me of that. I will look it up. We have something back home which is just called Mick, M-I-C. Which is this like this weird puppet, but he's got this friend called 5 Seconds, which is just like a glasses, a rubber hose turned into like a loop that opens and closes as a mouth, and a gloved hand. And honestly, I really like the style of that. Bro, my devil deal. Literally, you were almost dead and you had to do me like that on the way out, huh? I'm gonna look it up right now. Hang on. Otherwise, I feel like this conversation's not going anywhere. Props and puppets like that. Yeah. I've already forgotten what it's called. Ubi and Uma. Ubi and Uma. What the fuck? I'm sorry. That's just a hand. That's not a sock puppet. That's just a hand. What the? That's creepy as hell. I'm sorry, but like, I never appreciated just quite the fuck, man. I never appreciated just quite how much the sock does in a sock puppet situation until you showed me fucking fucking Ubi and Uma. That stuff is nightmarish. It's just like hands. Seriously, put googly eyes on the hands and use sock puppet style without the socks. Yeah, I can tell. That's kind of crazy though. It's like Talk to the Hand, the TV show. Just to watch the fuck out. I mean, you know, I feel like everyone has some like children's TV show that they watched that makes absolutely no sense out of context. You know, everyone has a show that they watched that if you pitched it, you would be like prosecuted. You know what I mean? You gonna go now? Oh, okay, bye, I guess. Damn. Just taking a second to rest the old vocal cords. You would not believe how much wear and tear you get on them after streaming with any degree of regularity. I do think I'm getting definitely some like training on that, because first when I first started streaming, I did not have this kind of stamina on my voice, for sure. This is a new development. All right, we take those. Files are still not up, which is crazy. Just saying, absolutely bananas. Why are the files not up? Like all I really have to do today with any degree of urgency, speaking of urgency, all I really have to do today is analyze those files. But they're still not uploaded, which feels criminal to me anyway. That to me feels wrong, because Jesus, like, it's picking them up and putting them in is picking them up and putting them in, I swear. It's easy. Like, then you let me work my magic. Then you let me come in with my tidyverse and my read CSV and my I don't know, all the other functions that I use for that. I'm not gonna go through all of them right now. That doesn't make for good TV, I don't think. Okay. If we're smart about this... Well, I guess if we're not smart about this, we die. So the only option is Devil Deal or bust, really. Cube of meat. Oh. No. Oh, Black Heart, but no. No, thank you. We're going for Angel Deals, I guess. This is where I've been here before. I have died here. I have died many deaths in here. Namely the one I died just then. Or just now. Fuck me, man. Let's do some challenges. Let's do some challenges, because I need to do all of them. This is a new save. Gotta go through. How far do we need to go? Mom's foot. Okay, that's not so bad. Should be doable. Yeah, there's like item rooms and everything, actually. It's just dark. It's just Curse of Darkness everywhere. Oh yeah, this is doable. This is doable. I haven't done these in a while because I haven't like needed to do them outside of my main file for a while. There. Makes Isaac immune to what? Hang on, I need to read the reminder text. I thought it said immune to like contact damage. Maybe it's like immune to something else. OMG he stream. OMG he stream. OMG he does. What's up? Haven't seen you around here in a bit. Moving above 0.85 speed makes Isaac immune to contact damage and deals 25. That's a lie, because I have 1.25 speed. That's a straight up lie. Yeah, what's up? What's going on? Welcome. Whoa, you've got an extra one in you, huh? What's going on? Oh, did I tell you? Alyssa was just here, as you may see in the chat history. Did I tell you what happened this weekend? It was pretty exciting. I was streaming some Dwarf Fortress, which you should catch those streams if you can, because Dwarf Fortress is so fun. And I was holding like 3-4 viewers or something, and this other dude that was also streaming Dwarf Fortress just must have finished his stream and rated me with 15 viewers. So I became like I became popular for like a while. I managed to hold on to a few of them, which I think honestly just reinforces my theory about the sleeping contingent of of viewers that, you know, that gets pinged around whenever someone starts rating someone else. Just busy with schoolwork right now. Right now as in right now, or right now as in like these days? That's crazy. That is crazy. Do you have like a big delay on the stream? Because I don't know. I feel like Alyssa was responding to my stuff almost in like real time. Here. And I'm not just saying because like, hey, give me attention, reply to me. It's because Gail, who sometimes watches from literally the next room over, tells me like, oh yeah, in the next room over I'm getting like 20 seconds delay, maybe more, which is crazy. That's a lot for being in the next room over. Yeah, it's delayed. Well, I don't think there's much I can do about it. You can try reloading it if you want, but ultimately, you know, I think we're just gonna have to learn to live like this. Bro, please? Okay. Oh, sure. Brainworm. I should be able to snag a devil deal here. But yeah, played Dwarf Fortress this weekend. If you don't know about Dwarf Fortress, by the way, it's an absolutely crazy feat of simulation. It's this like colony building, city management, frickin' I don't even know what else to call it. It's got so much stuff going on. We are absolutely taking Brimstone. Oh baby, I don't think I need anything else. Brimstone alone takes me through this run. We win. Yeah, I'm starting all the challenges from scratch because this is like a new save. It's repentance. Oh, and they turn to hit enemies they might have missed. Oh, this is gonna be a pogged run. Yeah, we do it. I don't care. You seeing this? Oh my god. I really like Brainworm actually. Brainworm best item. Okay. Pog run. Absolutely pog run. No, I'm keeping Brainworm. I'm not crazy. So yeah. I don't know what else to put on the docket these days. There's still, don't get me wrong, there's still Stardew Valley to get through. But Stardew Valley is not very well suited to weekday streams where I only stream for 2 hours at a time. Here's up. Nice. Have you married Mario yet? No, not quite. And by not quite, I mean no. There's no quite about it. There's no technicalities there. I have not. Need a key. Oh, crazy, I didn't get hit by anything there. You can take it. If you'll give me a key. It's a work in I know, right? That sounds, I don't know, a little misogynistic maybe. This is not what I mean, I promise. light enemies on fire. Brimstone lights enemies on fire. Oh, brother, we are off to the races. Also, Gale and I have been watching Phineas and Ferb. Brimstone for the room. Brother, I got brimstone for every room. We've started, it's rewatching but not quite rewatching. For her it is rewatching. You know, no quites about it. No technicalities either. But for me it is kind of like watching it for the first time, because you got to understand, first time I watched Phineas and Ferb, it was in Spain, therefore in Spanish. And it was still like a hit show, very popular. I loved it very, very much. But it's, you know, it's not the same. I've never watched it in English while having control of the English language. I guess it's the best way to put it. And now that I do, it's like, it's mind-blowing. No, this is more Devil Deal and stuff. I don't need more damage. There's 104 days of summer vacation and school comes along just to end it. So the annual problem in our generation is finding a good way to spend. Right now, it's what I watch in the morning. This morning I was watching the Christmas special. That's the one that started this morning. Damage and luck. Very nice. And that one, I mean, it's got me very excited, but it's like, it's a 40-minute thing, so it's gonna be a while to watch it. But it's so good. Oh. Not very complicated, if I'm honest. Apartment complex? Looks quite simple to me, actually. Okay. Health down? Brother, no, please. Don't do that to me. Okay. I'm at least pretty sure the challenges are done in normal mode, which is, you know, easier than hard mode, believe it or not. Autologically, normal mode is easier than hard mode. So that's what I've been getting up to recently. Yeah, you go ahead, you pick that up. Okay, you're not gonna sell me anything, huh? Bastard. Wow. It's like I don't even need to look. I just point and shoot. Okay. Let's go. So yeah. So what have you been up to though? So busy with school you are? I've actually just realized, because I think maybe you were the last person I was talking about this with. I haven't watched Gotham in a while. I was watching it while Gale was out of town, and then I just kind of never picked it back up. Oh god. Oh, that's fine actually. Not fine, not fine. Tears and shot speed. Just been relaxing lately. Honestly, that's good. I've been relaxing kind of against my will. Like, I don't want to be relaxing, but I kind of have no choice in the matter. Because my boss straight up doesn't give me work to do. I spent most of today at work, like, pretending I was working on something. And, you know, the big main thing I have going on today at work is analyzing some data that's supposed to come in. It hasn't come in yet. Like, I got home to wait for it and I got tired of waiting, so I started streaming. But it's, you know, data is very much still not here. So yeah. Instead, I've spent most of today learning how to code GD script, which is the script that Godot uses. Because I am curious about it. Anything that's got like an open source tag on it, I'm so shamelessly all over it. It's like pumpkin spice for me. Oh no. Actually, this might be fine if they turn 90 degrees to hit enemies. Let's see. Oh, this is so fine. It's so fine, actually. You go ahead, pick these up and see what you got for me. No, I'm keeping brain war. Am I crazy? This is okay. If we beat these, we're done with the challenge. That's all this challenge needs. Ow. Okay. Let's be a. Oh, she's almost dead actually. Yeah. That's all it took. I mean, I could go do speedrun mode and stuff, but you know, let's just grab the trophy, complete the challenge. Rune of Hagalaz. Okay, next one. Challenge number 2. It's all poop items. Highbrow. Highbrow, I see. How far? Oh, once again to mom's foot. Mom's foot. Oh my, I can't talk. I can't speak. I've forgotten how. Mom's foot. There we go. Now, once again, the thing to do is hope. Yeah, gather up some soul hearts. Like so. Take those with me to the second floor. Hopefully win the boss fight without losing my devil deal. Take a devil deal, get a good item out of that, and you know, with a good item we can go do whatever we want. With a good item we just win. Oh, I completely forgot actually. These guys don't deal contact damage to you. So you can just turn them into a poop for free. I guess there is some merit to E. coli. Wild to say that, but you know, the item in Isaac, I always thought it was literally useless. There's something to it. There is something to it. Yeah, I'm not dealing with this one. I'm not dealing with this. Okay. Yeah, and I get more stuff out of poop, so this is honestly such a blessing of a rune. Look at it. Jesus. We're doing good. That poop is on top of the rock. I didn't know that could happen. So I spent all day coding, you know, something that was very much not data analysis. Pretending that it was data analysis, of course. And oh, I don't know if you saw it in my journal yesterday, but I had a freaking adventure actually. Trying to get some data out of an experiment. The short of it is, and I'm sure maybe you have seen this, but I tried explaining it earlier on stream and I kind of lost my train of thought so many times. We've got this other facility that we have to go to do some experiments, and I am like 99% sure that they only made us, the German guy, yeah, him. They only made us go to his facility. Well, I mean, we asked them, you know, for help with some experiments and everything. I was in the meeting when it happened. We asked him for, like, help with the experiments, and he was like, oh, yeah, just, you know, you just bring the plates over and we'll run them for you. We'll give you the data, etc. So he was very much, like, inserting himself into the experiment, where we really just wanted him to tell us what was going on. You know, like how do we do this ourselves? Can you teach us, because you do this all the time? And instead he was like, oh, just bring them to me and I'll do it for you. So now we gotta like list him as an author in the papers because he has been doing data and contribution and etc. And I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he was after. Not great, but we'll take it, I guess. Okay. So yeah, what you maybe didn't see, because that was like toward the end that I posted it, the data that we were supposed to get completely unusable, and literally that was all I had to do really for the rest of the day. Once again, because the issue is, right, my boss, he's supposed to be like at work. That's sort of how the experiments and everything is designed. He's supposed to be there to oversee everything. He went home to start working from home on, like, you know, some very intensive writing stuff, like, you know, writing a new paper or writing like a grant proposal, whatever it is. Whenever he has to like put one of them out, he usually goes home and works from home rather than do like the 2-hour total commute that he wastes each day going up and down. He just works from home. He's just been like staying home. He hasn't come in. My boss straight up just decided, I guess. Wow, okay. Let's try again, I guess. My boss straight up just decided he wasn't gonna come in. So he's just been not in the office, not in the lab for over a month now. And I think the problem that's happened is, like, you know, when, you know, did you ever do like Euler functions, whatever it is they're called? It's like, you know, when you like take the derivative of a function of like a specific time, and then you know, the sort of the infinitesimally small increase over this amount of time is how you end up plotting a function, you know? That's how you do it. You take the slope and you take an increase in time. So basically, I think our issue is that we're in a situation where normally what used to happen is he was in there all day, you know, he was in there all day every day, and so he was constantly aware of what the slope, you know, what the tendency of the experiments was, how busy everyone was, etc, etc. Now he hasn't been in a while, so his data is basically like outdated, I would say. Like, he just doesn't know that I don't have that much to do, because he hasn't come in and seen that I have nothing to do. he gives me some, you know, data analysis or whatever to get up to, and I do it, but I think maybe he doesn't realize that now that I actually know data analysis, I've got a lot of it pre-scripted out. I have a lot of templates done already. So it's at a point where, you know, he gives me some data analysis, I plug it into a script, and then I literally just tweak like one or two variables and produce the plots. Like, it doesn't take me very long at all. That's the thing with programming. That's sort of what it's for, right? To obviate a lot of the harder, more tedious work. So these days I have data analysis to do. Other than that, I plate some experiments sometimes, and I collect the data. And there's something wrong with our plating, so really I haven't gotten any usable data out for like 2-3 weeks, and it's just, man, like, it just feels bad. I'm not saying I want him back, because I'm pretty sure ultimately everything does run more smoothly without him there, because he has such a bad habit of, like, you know, popping in on you in the middle of the workday and being like, hey, can you also do this today? And you're like, well, that's gonna throw my entire schedule in disarray. If you told me like first thing in the morning, I could have rejigged some stuff, made it happen. But instead, you know, you come in at 2 p.m., you tell me to do a 2-hour experiment. I already had the rest of the 3 hours of the day planned out. Now you're gonna throw this in on me. It's, you know, I can probably get it done, but it's gonna be hell. Now that doesn't happen because he's not in, so he sends us an email with everything we need to do, and then we just do it, and that's, you know, that's pretty happy by me. That's absolutely fine. But of course, then there's the issue that we end up without stuff to do at some point. Not giving you any freaking keys, man. Item rooms, huh? That's cute. We don't do that here. Not in the challenges. I'm also so worried, by the way, because there's this one girl in my team in the lab, and she's great. There's nothing wrong with her, right? She's a perfect worker, great person, very fun to be around, etc., etc. Problem is, she's applying to med school, and so she is leaving the lab like first of May. So in, like, you know, less than 2 weeks now. Okay, let's see what's in it, I guess. It's not desperately worth. But, you know, she's leaving soon, and I don't think my boss has accounted for that. And so she's gonna leave, and we're gonna be left with, you know, 3 people's worth of work to distribute between 2 people. It's just, I don't know. It's like the more I work in a lab, the more disenchanted I am, because you would think for something like research, you know, something that is so results driven, you wouldn't get this sort of like, you know, the middle manager dude basically who is just out there not really knowing what you're doing. You know, you'd imagine in a field like research, if you don't do work, it would be noticed, right? But I'm in a situation where I'm basically not doing work some days, and everything goes on, and it's just such a it's kind of demoralizing, you know. I want to be put to work. I want to have use. Oh. The invisible skeleton sucks so much. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to the freaking invisible skeleton. Jesus. No, 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 no. Fuck. I'm not doing this challenge again. I'm gonna do a different one. That trauma. Sure. That trauma. This one's pretty fun, I think I remember. Yeah. It's just like you're seeing stars type thing. That's kind of cute. Well, I don't know. It's like I don't have much else to say about it. I'm just kind of depressed. I'm kind of depressed about the fact that I can be doing no work and the world goes on, you know. That I think that changes nothing. My tears are already so fucked up. This changes nothing. And on top of it all, okay, so I have to start looking at like master's programs and etc. Which is not to say I haven't been looking. I have kind of been looking. I've done like a preliminary search. I went to an information session. That was an absolute sham of an information session, by the way. I joined 10 minutes late and they'd already given out all the information. And if all you have to say about your master's program can fit in 10 minutes, that's crazy. Like, what are you teaching people? Like, I get that it's like a new master's program, but what is this, you know? Like, if literally all you have is a 10-minute presentation and then, you know, any questions, people? That's wild for something that's supposed to take like years to teach. I don't think I could do it anyway, just because it's one of those master's programs that's designed to be done while you're working a full-time job, and I could not work a full-time job. I'm not allowed to work. In fact, I'm pretty sure that would make it very hard to get a visa approved to study that. Because they'd be like, well, if you're only gonna do like one class per quarter, what are you even, you know, what, like, why do you even need to be in the country? Most of these classes are online asynchronous. Do it from home, brother. And I would have to agree is the worst part. I'd have to be like, yeah, you absolutely, I could do this from home, in fact. Leave me alone. Oh, bro, it has no health. It has no health. Nice. Double deal, double deal. Here's enemies. Random familiar for the floor. You know what? I'm taking both of these. And I'm doing this. Okay. You know what it's looking like? It's looking like I'm gonna have to do a PhD program. And I don't know why I'm so... Something about me doesn't want to do a PhD. Something in me is worried about doing a PhD. And like I get it. But also I'm like, you know, like get over your freaking self. It's like yeah, sure, you don't want to do a PhD. Of course you don't want to do a PhD because it's like it's a lot of work. But you know, it's a lot of work for freaking everyone, man. Go and do it. And presumably I should be able to do a PhD more easily than other people in my same field because I've already done lab work and at this stage also like data analysis, if like only rudimentary. Ow. Yes, let me heal back up. Like I know lab work, I know data analysis. Those two put together make me a decent contender, you know, for like getting a PhD done in less time than it actually says on the tin. A lot of PhDs are made for like, you know, they're like 4 or 5 year programs. They've got people in the lab that say like, you know, with what I know, they get people in PhD programs that have never done like lab work, you know, and they're saying I could probably get around a lot of that, and I agree. Well, 0 to hero, baby. No keys to golden key. Let me go open up the chest. And that one room. Oh, wow. Oh, what the fuck, man? Okay, this one here. A. Yeah, bookworm. If I'm taking anything, I'm taking this for the higher chance at a devil deal. I cannot overstate how important it is to get like a devil deal in a lot of these challenges. Because like this, yeah, it's fine, it's good. But like this plus a devil deal item, devil deal items are usually like, you know, damage up or there's some like absolute wacky tier transformation that will get you through this stuff. A lot of devil deal items are kind of like, you know, win the game items. And I, for one, I'm very okay with using them. There we go, there we go. Keep him in the crossfire, keep him in the crossfire. There we go. Freaking melted. Okay, take this. Take more tears? Can we have? We can have more tears? That's crazy. Sorry, that's my... Okay, has anyone boss involved in traffic collision? Oh shit, actually. That's like Citizen. That's the app for like keeping track of your neighborhood and like stuff that's going on nearby, etc. They have like cute little notifications actually. Like when it's like Christmas, they'll have like a notification that's like there's some kind of alert in your neighborhood and it's like, you know, some unidentified man in a sleigh has been sighted, you know, flying above, and it's like, oh haha, Santa is here. Fun. Okay, spikes do not come back. Just double checking, just double checking. But every single citizen notification sounds wild. Like none of them sound normal. Half of them sound like a quest. They all put fight or flight in you, which I guess is kind of the point if it's an app about, you know, keeping track of the neighborhood. I'm not taking any of this. I need to upgrade my shops is the thing. I want to do the challenges early because I feel like a lot of later items kind of like muddy things up. if you know what I mean. A lot of later items. A lot of later items. Ow. Just do a lot of filler and not actual help. If you know, if you translate that into English, it makes sense. But like a lot of items later down the line are just like, hey, your tears are brown now and they do nothing, you know? And a lot of base game items are like, you know, like a stat up, a damage up, you know. There's like some items you miss out on, sure, but there's a lot of stuff that's pretty good. Let me get this. And off we go. Still a decent, a respectable 1 in 4 chance at a devil deal. I'll take it. Sure. Oh, it's 2 in 1. Oh. Did it jump into the brimstone? Damn. Okay, good. Good. Works for me. Hello? But you're like just a little too fast. Like you're always within this weird circle of invulnerability. That's not good. There we go. No devil deal? I'll take a snack, but bro. Maybe I should have popped my active item too, huh? That might have helped. Yeah, maybe. I completely forgot I had that. Completely forgot it had any use beyond more devil deal chance. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get some spirit hearts in here. Get that devil deal guarantee. Okay. Not that way. Not like that. Oh, baby. That never happens like that. That's pretty nice. Oh, you know what? So I've been, you know, I try to like change up my lunches every day a little bit. I do buy them from the local grocery store. What local grocery store? You know, it's a big ass grocery store. Nothing local about it. But I buy them from the grocery store. Can I even hit this guy? I don't think so. Hello? Okay, actually I did. Okay, this sucked. Let's never do it again. I buy them from the local grocery store and I like to change things up. You know, I like to not always get the same thing day in, day out, because that's a great way to be bored as hell. And one of the things I like to change up is the drink that I get with it. I never get anything like a soda or anything like that. But I like to like get a little something, you know, like one of them like Go-Gurts, you know, there's like, well, not Go-Gurts, but like the milk yogurt-y drinks. Whatever those are called, that's what I'm talking about. And I got some, I don't know how it's pronounced, kefir, whatever it is, that one thing. But it's basically, it's carbonated yogurt drink. It's wild, brother. I didn't realize that's what it was when I grabbed it. I just grabbed it because it was discounted, and I was like, sure. Please? Okay. I just grabbed it because it was discounted, but I wasn't actually thinking about, you know, what it was. I didn't really read any labels. It was just hanging out with the rest of like the yogurt drinks. So I was like, yeah, it must be one of them. That's fine. No. Please stop it. I'm gonna cry. Okay, we did get the deal though. Wild. Absolutely wild that we got that. Yeah, we take those. We absolutely take those. It's, well, I will say drinking kefir, especially when you're not expecting it, is life-changing. It's not bad. It's got one of those, you know, like one of those like you can't help but like keep going back for a sip, you know? It's just it's got like a little, just that little hint of carbonation in it. Bro, how am I supposed to hit this thing? Range up and we pray. Okay. It was not bad. I grabbed it because it was like hella discounted. It was pretty good. It was like peach flavored or something. It was tasty. It's supposedly good for your gut, so you know, check me out taking care of that stuff. But yeah, I don't see a lot of I don't see a lot of it's a very niche taste, that's for sure. Especially, okay, so the way I've had some issues lately with not quite digestion. It's like the wildest thing. But it's like I can't exactly regulate. I feel like the way I've started saying this is sounds like I'm gonna go into some absolutely horrendous no, don't worry. It's nothing so bad. Nothing so bad. But it's I've had some issues with, you know, like just feeling bloated in the recent past. And apparently that has now evolved into a weird form of like social anxiety. Like it's because it would happen often, or often enough at least, that I would hang out with friends and you know, I would like feel bad and like my gut would feel off and I would just like ruin the night basically because I had to leave early and because I can't drive, I have to take Gail with me, etc., etc. Oh. Oh god, this feels like it's gonna suck. What's my damage? It's base damage? That's crazy. No, I can walk through rocks at least. That's pretty fun. Okay. And now it's become this thing where like even before I head out of the house, I start feeling bad digestively just in anticipation of actually feeling bad. So it's become this like almost social anxiety I have now about meeting people, especially in like dining contexts. Because if I have to eat, there's a chance I'm not gonna feel good, and because there's a chance I'm not gonna feel good, I start not feeling good. It's just, you know, it's just a snake eating its own tail, basically. I feel bad because I feel that I'm gonna feel bad. And it's become a thing ever since I've realized it's kind of a more of a mental situation than an actual digestive one. I've had some more success regulating it. Okay, what the hell am I meant to do about this exactly? Can I, I feel like I'm just gonna take damage. There's nothing to it. Okay, damage up though. Nice. This stream is going to end a little early. I say end a little early. Early as per schedule rules, not per not per timing rules, because we are gonna hit 2 hours handily. But around the 2 hour mark, I'm gonna have to leave because we are leaving to go watch like a show, or like a showcase or something. It's partly related to Gail's job, but I do not mind at all hanging out and doing that. Seems so cool to me to for your job you can just go watch a play or something. That's so fun. Just go check out a up and coming actor at a play. Seems like a great way to spend especially if you're getting paid for it, if you get gas money and everything and you just go watch a play. Put it in the company card, write it off. Oh, this is honestly, it's nice. I don't mind being a +1 to that. I wish I would get a soul heart to protect my devil deal. My precious, precious devil deal. Okay, it's gonna be more of this. At least this one actually gets tired after a while. Yeah, like that. And I do have some damage up now. Nope. Okay, literally nothing that can be done about it. I'll just have to take damage. I'm too slow to dodge this guy. That's crazy. What's the angle here, man? If I'm too slow to dodge these guys, what am I meant to do? Explain. America, explain. Soul hard at long last. Tears and shot speed. Okay, sure. Sure. Oh god, these are fast as fuck. Yeah, that's my whole soul heart right there. That's an elite, man. That's an elite. Okay, we killed him now. We still have the devil deal. Ish. Very worried about it, but we've got it. Careful not to walk on the mushrooms. Speaking of mushrooms, actually, so Gail went to see the eclipse in Texas, and she got me freaking mushroom chocolate. It's like chocolate with a mushroom infusion, or I don't know if there's straight up mushroom mixed in there or what the deal is. And it's got such a bizarre taste. I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong. There was 3 mini bars in it. I ate one of them. I just in one sitting. Just I had a nibble. Initially I was like, oh, this is great. Then it's the flavor gets to be a little much. And then, when it kind of leaves the back of your throat and you're like, oh, never mind, it's actually good. You hit it again and you immediately regret it. You hit it again and you're like, actually, it's a lot. Also, only the mom's foot, though. Oh, my devil deal. Curse you, Perry the Platypus. I should not have popped that yet. Okay. I'm literally never getting a devil deal. It's just never happening. I'm so bad. I can't move. I can't anticipate anything. I won't die, probably. But everything keeps crashing into me and I can't do anything about it. Okay, please. Nope, of course not. Range up. Oh, fuck. The heart, man. It's fine. It's not health that's the issue, it's literally everything else. Okay, buddy. See, if you do that, how am I meant to do literally anything about it? Am I meant to do something about this? I don't think I am. I don't think I can. Ah, this challenge is pissing me off, man. This challenge is just not fun. Oh, do not walk into that rock bomb. Do not walk into that rock bomb. Well, see, like, we keep healing at least. Oh, God. No. God, no. Fuck you, man. This is probably the least fucking fun one, man. But you gotta get them out of the way. You gotta do these. You gotta do these. Fuck. Actually, I might die. For all my talk about how I didn't need the hearts, I'm gonna need that one heart that I forgot last floor, aren't I? I can see it. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna... Bro, like, okay. I better get some, like, speed up, damage up, some absolutely of course. Some absolutely crazy stuff before Mom's Foot, because how am I meant to dodge Mom's Foot in these conditions? I don't think I can. At least I've got the fly orbitals. That's not nothing. They've literally been saving my life. And a golden key. Ah. There's, oh god, I forget what it's called actually. I should not have started talking about this. I walked into this sentence so confident. I have no idea what it was. Like it's called, but it's this new. Yeah, it's pretty brand new. Procedurally generated horror game. That's about these like it's called something like rooms or something, halls of whatever. I don't know. It's on Steam and it looks fun enough. I'm not gonna put that hard on yet. I'm gonna wait until the boss fight because I can already see. I'm gonna put it on and immediately, yep, eat that hit right there. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you, much needed. Okay, let's hold on to that soul heart until boss fight. There we go. Boss fight. Nuh-uh, don't you dare. Okay, boss fight, full health. Little flies, my beloved, my beloved. Okay. Now, yeah, dodging him when he does that is gonna be awful if he comes charging for me because I have no speed. But I can take 2 hits. I can take 2 hits. And yeah, we cannot be under him. Brimstone. I remember this. I know this. This I know. I hold these truths to be self-evident. This dude, yep, he do that. He almost knocked me right into the spikes, actually. Which would have been real freaking mean. No, like, okay, the problem is you cannot be standing next to him, because then he's like, oh, time to charge. Coins, sure. Let's also pick this up. If you give me Krampus, I will cry right now. Yes. I'm not picking that one up. Oh, almost did. I'm not picking that one up because having hearts is like pretty freaking mission critical in this challenge, I think. But the damage up is gonna be useful. Damage up, the soul hearts. We're finally getting the engine going. Has it taken way too long? Yes. But it is what it. Well, you know that's what they're there for. That's what the black hearts are there for. What? Oh, the way? Okay, that was... I should not be admitting to this, but I did, like, I twitched in my seat, man. When that thing was flying out, I did, like, a little kick. I'm pretty sure I almost kicked the HDMI cord out of the monitor when I did that. Because I've done it before. It kind of dangles a little precariously right in front of my feet. And because of the stupid-ass way this computer I have is what's it called, refurbished. So basically they sent it out and it was bad, so it got sent back to like factory or manufacturer or whatever. It got repaired and it's presumably as good as new. Oh, it's the tower twice, huh? Lovely. It's presumably as good as new, but like we all know. Yeah, okay, sure. What's in here? 2 of hearts. Honestly, useful. Useful in this challenge. And the way they rebuilt it, I think they did something wrong when they were building the case back, because there's like just this metal lip that sticks out right in front of and around the... Oh, I cannot believe it didn't get hit. And around the HDMI port. So the HDMI port, like the HDMI cable has to come at it from such a weird angle. Hope they don't give me a lot more of these mask dudes, because I can't do anything. He'll probably give me a health up, but you know. Oh, strength is decent, and a health up. Yep. All these new spiders. I do not love them. I do not love them. They look absolutely crazy. Look at them. Yeah. I hope whoever is in chat, if it's Bell, well, you know, you knew what you were in for. This is not a fun challenge. And if you're not Bell and you did not know this challenge, or you do know it, then you know, well, enjoy my suffering, I guess, is the short of it. Which that's really kind of what streaming boils down to, isn't it? SME Bell, hello Bell. I was about to go on a philosophical tangent about streaming, but then you stopped me dead in my tracks by saying it was you. Range up, sure. Anything but speed up, huh? We don't get speed ups around here. No speed ups in this household. Very useful, I'll take it. Protect, devil deal chance. That is my only mission. And another one. There we go. That's what it's for. Oh no. Like, you're fine mostly, but you have, yeah, you have this attack. And I'm gonna have a hard time dodging that. Or that. Or this. Oh, I do have a decent amount of health, at least. And maybe I should have brought strength with me rather than the two of hearts. Ow. Please, please, please. I mean, I'm not saying there's a solid chance I get a devil deal, but it's a 1 in 3, slightly more than 1 in 3. Please, no more. One more, maybe. If you really need it, you can do one more hit, but no more. That's all, you know, all I can offer, take it or leave it. We did it. And we did not get. But damage up though. We take it. We take it. Now, the messed up thing is traffic is getting bad, so I'm gonna have to leave earlier than expected, and earlier than expected might be if I want to gussy up before this theater play, which, you know, maybe I do. Maybe that's the right thing to do, huh? I should probably leave like now. Probably stop streaming and go be a responsible adult, you know, and all that stuff, all that entails. I'm like on it. I'm also like pretty dang hungry. But I don't want to eat before going to the thing because, you know, last time we tried to go to a play, my bitch ass stomach ruined the thing for everyone. Everyone, I mean, you know, Gail and myself, but still, ruined. Okay. None. None. That's crazy. Oh, this is the final boss fight, though. So, okay. We do this, we finish the challenge. We can forget about it forever. We do have decent damage, all things considered. Ah, so true. A Discord server. You should check it out. I mean, I guess you're already in it, Bill, but you know, for posterity, whosoever may be checking this out in the future. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we got you. Now we got you against the freaking ropes. You're so cooked, actually. Okay, let's maybe not get too brave. Also, let's maybe kill these guys. At least that one. That one was really annoying. Almost. Yes. It's done. And I gotta go. Well, you know, it's been fun. It's been a muted weekday stream as they typically are. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be live once again Thursday, as is tradition. Weekend, as is tradition. Might try to do some Stardew Thursday. Thursday's gonna be horrible at work though, because I was sick a week ago now, last Tuesday, and I'm still kind of carrying that. That shifted some experiments over one day, and that suddenly made my Tuesday and my Wednesdays light, but my Thursday is packed. now. So I don't know. I mean, I think I'll have the energy to stream, and streaming kind of decompresses me anyway. But we will see. Probably Thursday, almost definitely weekend. So see you then. Bye bye.